Hello friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. My apologies that this video is definitely a little late. I don't know why. I didn't think Sephora was going to keep doing their weekly wows or daily wows as they're doing them now. Because here's the thing, of course Sephora is going to run deals. The Sephora versus Ulta rivalry is one of my favorite things in the entire world because it's so fun to watch and boy does it ever benefit us. We've got sales all over the place. And with Ulta's 21 days of beauty going on, what is Sephora going to do? Sit back and let everybody get the deals at Ulta and not come to Sephora? No, of course not. I also want to note, I am looking at the community Sephora page, and they say that while all of these deals are US only, apparently the Canadian team is working on a new program exclusively for Canada and will be sharing more details as soon as they have been finalized. So hopefully you guys are not left behind for too much longer. Exactly like the Ulta daily deals model that we have going on, that's what we have for Sephora. So let's start with today, or what's left of the day. We have the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer is currently $19, regularly $39. Okay, so I love these. This is obviously a sample, but I do love this type of primer. I currently use the Cover FX Blurring Primer. What these are kind of a little more dry and tacky products that are meant to kind of sink into your pores, create this base for your foundation so that you see less pores in the end. I don't really like them all over my face though because I do have dry skin, but they work so well on my nose area. Also because of that one tube lasts me a very long time, so I'm still working through my Cover FX one. But if you have dry skin like I do and you are not using two primers, I highly recommend it. If you have issues with your foundation sticking to your nose, try one of any of these tacky primers. This is not the first time I've seen this for $19, so that's about the price you can catch this one at. I don't know how many people I have that watch my channel with oily skin, but this is a good primer for you guys for all over, for us dry skin people, for the nose. Friday, March 29th, we have the Urban Decay Moon Dust Eyeshadow Palette. Will be $24.50. I've talked about this a lot, and I really love this palette. This is one of those palettes that I've had for a very long time, and I don't think I'm going to run out of it anytime soon. These are toppers, but honestly with enough glitter glue you can get this exact color on your lid if that interests you. Otherwise you get a more light dusting of these colors. This is a really fun transformative type of eyeshadow palette if you're just looking for more glitter in your life, basically. That summarizes me extremely well. It's a very fun palette, pressed in here hard enough, which means you actually get less fallout with this than you might expect. I really like it. I like it. I'm very happy that I got it. I did not get it for 50% off and I'm still happy with it. Tell you what, I have learned to buy makeup at this price. Oh my goodness. Saturday, March 30th. For any of you who missed the Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops or the Glitter Drops in the Ulta sale, and now is your chance to get them for $21 each. At this point, I've talked about these so much that I don't know how much more to reiterate. I'm actually wearing the shade Aurora, the pink one, on my shoulders today, if you can see that. That's something I've been doing. When did I figure this out? I think, when Fenty's Body Glow came out, I was like, what do I have that would be similar to that? And I think it's a pretty effect. Anyway, just one of many ways that you can use these. These are really fun products. All right, Sunday, March 31st, I've got a whole story connected to this, but we have the Too Faced White Peach Palette, will be $22.50. Okay, so I wasted my money on the dupe for this. Excuse me, I really do mean wasted my money. The thing is, I wanted to try this palette's color scheme, so I did end up buying this. I bought this in some kind of face candy sale, Shop Hush sale. So it wasn't too bad of a price, but mainly I was concerned by the reviews of the Too Faced White Peach palette, which said it was too light and difficult to work with these colors. So I thought, okay, I want to try the color scheme, kind of see what I can do with it. Well, the first time I ever used this palette, I hated it. I just threw it to the side and never wanted to think about it again until today. I am wearing this on my eyelids, but let me tell you, it was sheer torture. This is one of the worst palettes I've ever touched in my entire life. It's terrible. You see that pan? You should not hit pan on an eyeshadow palette the second time you use it, but that's how powdery this is. Just imagine the biggest mess of your life, that's this palette. But all this is to say, I kind of want to buy the sweet peach, or excuse me, the white peach because of playing with this, because I kind of love the colors. Again, I thought this would be really difficult because you've got these kind of cooler tones in here and then you've got these warm tones, and it seemed a little chaotic, but they really do go together so nicely. See, this right here is why I was kind of opposed to dupes in the past. They've gotten so much better that this is a rare issue, but this used to be really common where you'd buy a dupe and all it would make you realize is that you wanted the real thing. Anyway, that's where I stand. Let me know if you guys own the actual White Peach palette and if you think it's worth it. And I really should say with this that I don't think it's going to work on deeper skin tones. I think it's like, I'm probably about the darkest that this would work on, if I'm being honest. And I think that's a huge limitation to an eyeshadow palette, but it doesn't change the fact that I still kind of want it. Ugh. Monday, April 1st, we have the Boscia Baby Soft Foot Peel. So this will be $10. Oh, I'm so tempted. Oh, I'm so tempted. I love this type of product. If you've never used these are basically glycolic peels for your feet. So it's kind of like a pedicure in a box, except it takes a while for it to work. If you've never used a product like this, here's how it works. You put your feet in these kind of little booty things, and then you take it off, wash your feet off, and then about maybe 5 days later, your feet peel. Yeah, the process can be a little awkward, but in the end, you have baby soft, smooth feet once all of the peeling is done. So that said, there's a little bit of a heads up that you don't want to be wearing sandals about 1 week after using this, but then you do about 2 weeks after using this. So I don't know, I like these a lot. You either love them or you can't stand people talking about them, so I'll move on. Don't worry, I'll move on. Oh, we actually have 2 on this day. We also have the Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash, will be $11.75. I love this face wash. I don't know if I should because it is a little on the harsh side, but it's such a joy to use. Oh, it's one of those super foaming ones. Works so well with a Clarisonic or Foreo. Ugh. Guilty pleasure. Tuesday, April 2nd, we have the Bobbi Brown Perfectly Defined Gel Eyeliner. I've not tried this, but I love Bobbi Brown's products, so I'm curious. Let me know if you guys have tried it. And then on Wednesday, April 3rd, we have the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil. Will be $12. If you missed the Anastasia Brow Wiz, I think this is a good alternative, but it is softer. So I don't have a full size anymore. I used it up because these are the kind of products that you go through really, really fast. But I do have one of these samples. The only thing about this, and I did attempt it today. This is my brows if I haven't overdrawn them. The only thing about this is that because it's soft, sometimes the tip breaks off, and I don't find that to be a problem with the Brow Wiz. But if you're gentle with it, and especially if you have dry skin, you may end up liking this more. I'm still really on the fence about which of those 2 I like. No, I think I do like this one more because I have dry skin. I just have to be gentle with it, and gentle's not always, it's not always my word. But anyway, that is everything for this week's weekly daily wows. Am I going to start getting it right? I don't know. We have 1 more week of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I will have that video up probably Saturday. So let me know which store is winning your heart. Is it Ulta or is it Sephora? Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.